Ladies and gents, it's been a year again. I don't know why I'm only doing one video a year. It's just how it's happened. But this year insurance was a bit of crap, so I took the car off the road, so not much has happened. My front bumper got repaired and repainted because it got battered the year I was driving it. Still don't have the Nismo rear lip on. Got a new wing that you'll see in this video, but I have damaged it since putting it on, so that's being repainted as well. But what's happening today is we're on our way to Lomax again, obviously, because he's the only geezer to go to if you want anything painting. And what he's going to be doing is smoothing my boot off, so that means the wiper bung hole is going to be gone, and the rear lock is going to be gone. So I will need to put a boot release cable and latch in the car before we leave it with Dave, because once he smoothed it off there's no way of opening the boot. But yeah, I don't know if Dave's going to film any of the process, but I'll film it once I've picked it up, and hopefully it looks sick.
Fucking reprobate. Don't put that on.
Right, so we're changing this. I don't own a VW, don't look at them keys. We're changing this mechanism for the boot release.
What are you changing it from and what
latch.
are you changing it to?
We are changing it from just a fuel flap pull.
Just a fuel flap.
I don't know where that is, the other end. And we are changing it to a push and pull for boot and fuel flap, because there's going to be, mind your head. Dave's, by the way, what film are you in?
I don't want to know how to talk about it.
What is it? Flight Summit. There's, oh, hang on. There's Dave, look, in a film. There he is, look. That's that guy there, so I have pretty famous friends. So we're getting rid of this, and we're getting rid of this. We're leaving those holes because that's where the mid-wing is going to go.
We're putting that on? That's all done.
Yeah, and the bumper and mid-wing are painted. They're up there, you'll see them when we put them on the car. Yeah.
The mid-wing's fixed, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, so we've got it stripped down. Look at them. We're plugging that hole, and all these that are left when you take your normal bulb holder for the reg plate lights. So all of that's going to be smooth. There's going to be a mid-wing there. And yeah, we'll come back when Dave's finished.
Yeah, man. Woo! Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so we're here at Dave's. The car is done, or the work is done. Whoa, it looks tasty. Let's have a look. So, no wiper hole, no boot lock, the mid-wing's fitted. Looks nice. A little bit of foam edging for mounting under here. We've colour coded the wraparound boot clip bracket things. I didn't want to get rid of them just in case I sell the car. He's refitted my wing, repainted it, because as you can see there, the wing was rubbing on the roof, which is why it had to be repaired and repainted. Now that looks sweet. I think I need to get that rear Nismo lip on at some point, but as it stands I'm happy with that. But yeah, so the whole boot lid's been repainted, the wing and the mid-wing, but fucking happy with that. I think it looks spicy. Fucking look at that, man. So I think we're gonna have Johnny crashed his car yesterday, so we've just been repairing that this morning, but we've still got the crappy facelift standard bonnet on, bumper on at the moment. What we're going to do in a sec, once we've bled Johnny's coolant, is get the car in and fit the old bumper. I think it's been nearly a year maybe since that bumper's been on. The car's not been on the road because of what I said about insurance and stuff. So we're going to get that bumper on, and then yeah, I'll be happy with it, and then we can start taking it to shows and stuff again. There are a couple of other things I want to do. I need to sort out the ride heights. It's a little bit too high for me on the rear specifically, and I'm having some issues with rubbing, but it's turned out to be the tyre's actually rubbing on the back bumper bracket where the back bumper attaches to the rear arch, just here. So we think that it's actually rubbing here. You can see it's absolutely mashing my tyre, but my arch doesn't really have any rubber on, it's just those little brackets, so it's possible that I'm going to have to get the adjustable rear arms from Gizfab to centre the wheel, because the wheel when lowering shifts backwards and it's too close to that rear bumper. So that's something I'll look at. I'm happy with the front, that's tasty height, I can still drive it hard and it doesn't die, but the rear, yeah, it's rubbing. I initially thought it was too soft on the rear and it was rubbing the arch, but it's not, it's hitting that bumper. So I'd like to go a little bit lower on the rear, but I'm going to need to either get Corsa B shocks and go back to something shitter just to get lows, or find a second-hand set of BCs to go on the rear, because the shock length is what's stopping me going lower on these. But other than that, I'm happy with it. It'll just be nice to get out in it and drive, and hopefully see some of you at shows and stuff. But yeah, I'll keep you updated on what happens to it. We've got some other stuff going on. Dave's doing quite a bit of work on people's Micras and stuff at the moment. He doesn't like it, but he's become a bit of a Micra man. I think he'll probably own one day, but well, he does own one, but it's scrap. And obviously he's got his Sunny project. He hasn't really had time to start that yet, but I'll cover that when he does. So the K10, Johnny's K10. What have we done?
Just rolled and flared some arches.
So Johnny's had the arches brought out a little bit, just because he had some issues with clearance on the wheel, but if you look at that now, absolutely perfect. He can always run a little bit of camber on the fronts too. What he's also going to be doing is going to a thinner tyre. Profile is absolutely great, it looks really good on these wheels, but because of how wide the tyres are, they come out a bit, so he's going to go for a thinner tyre just to bring it in, and that'll sit nicely behind the arch there, and then he can go a bit lower.
Hey.
Here he is, the man himself.
Fucking this one.
Oh, misery, mate. You have to take them off again.
Yeah, but when I don't think I'll put them on again. I think I'm going to do a livery.
Livery?
Oh, Castrol, mate.
Yeah, that'll look cool. It's
Yeah,
a white car.
Little old Castrol livery. Yeah, cash converters. Old Castrol, mate.
Cody's here as well. She's drawing stuff. Mushrooms. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in seeing what happens to this car, because the car never seems to go anywhere other than here, so I think Dave's going to be working on it for probably the rest of his life, so there'll be lots of content to cover on it. If any K10 guys watch this, I'll be more than happy to document what happens, because I fucking love this car and it's a very nice example. Dave's already done quite a lot of work to it. Obviously it's Johnny's car, but we all get Dave to do stuff because he's a little bitch. But yeah, it looks fucking nice. But yeah, I'm happy to follow all the content on this, because we do all have cool cars. I mean, Dave's got a really nice Civic. He's got the Sunny project, like I said, to start, but I don't know if that's ever going to be done. But yeah, I can cover all of these things. I'm just lazy and I don't actually think that people want to see all these cars we have. Obviously we have our own gojuuku street team, the group with K11s and K10s, and they're, in my opinion, probably some of the best builds in the UK. We've got lads from Ireland and Spain in it as well. They're all super cool cars. A lot of them are cooler than mine, better built, huge budgets. But yeah, hopefully we're going to have some meets and stuff over the year. So there should be some good micro content for all the weirdos that like micros like me and these boys. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. She's on. She's back. I did some repair jobs on it and filled some things. Dave painted it for me. You probably had to do some stuff before paint, did you? No? Well, it was my first time doing stuff, so doesn't look that bad. She's back to looking alright. That overhangs way more this side, but maybe that's just how it was. But overall, happy with that. There's the back, you've already seen that. Yeah.
People like lager. People like Coldplay.
Sick.
I'm starting to have serious doubts about you.
Glass cleaner, mate.
Yeah, it's 2024. We're at Japfest.
Japfest, mate. You ain't ready. It's going off. Badness.
For any of you that know the P, these are my old wheels. Taylor's got them looking a bit nicer than I had. Reese is coming, his Micra. Done the Skyline conversion. so sick. So these are available in Japan only. It's the March box, the estate, obviously, as you can see. Probably one of my favourite variations of the K11 that they did. Very Marmite car. Some people think they're ugly. I personally think something like this, with the stance of unknown Fab's K11, would be absolutely perfect. This thing is sweet. Look at his fitty boy. There's texture painted OEM black bumpers. Very, very cool. Odd wheels, looking spicy. It's cool. This is company, unknown Fab. He makes, well, I don't think he does any Fab, so there's probably no point messaging him, but cool car. It's fucking well windy today. The sun's coming out, we thought it was going to rain. But yeah, I'll try and film a few bits throughout the day, but just want to enjoy the day, spend the day with the boys. Safe.
For video cassettes? How about a great VCR at Walmart? Come on, bet there's some good tape. Looking for video cassettes? How about a great VCR at Walmart? Come on, bet there's some good tape.
Deals going on here.
Where do you plan on putting these? In my car somewhere.
You've got the harness and everything.
You just wish you knew a switch, can't you? You got that one?
Of course. What, the driver's side one?
I think so, yeah. He's got it, he's just not got it here.
I've got some.